YouTube.com/Traveling Roberts.
Hello everybody. I am sure you've seen this road before, so you know where we're going, right? The Florida Keys.
I'm riding with my RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV.
If you look closely, you might notice something different about our tow vehicle. I finally caved in and decided to buy some towing mirrors for old Kia. I don't know how I ever managed without them, to be honest. As I mentioned, we are on our way to the Florida Keys once again. This time we are going to stay at the Knights Key Campground at the western tip of Marathon, right before the 7-mile bridge. And it is my hope to be able to ride my bicycle on the old bridge. We'll see how that goes. It is such a beautiful day, and this is such a unique ride that even though I have taken this road many times before, I am going to share with you some of the highlights once again, just in case you haven't seen it. We'll get there soon enough. Here we are at Knights Key, and this right here to the left is the Knights Key Campground. We have requested a harbor site so we can be next to the water, maybe launch the inflatable boat. This train wagon right here is the Pigeon Key Visitor Center, and they do have a ferry that goes to the key. Our site is right here to the left. Greetings from Marathon. Let me show you our accommodations. Yep, that's where we are. This is the harbor area right here, and right now it is low tide. It is all very nice. But if you want peace and quiet, this is not the time of the year to come. Right now in August it is the low season here, and a lot of the campers are Miami people who come down to fish, but mainly they come to party. This is a pretty historic site too, and particularly during the construction of the overseas railway in the early 20th century. Over here they have like this little beach, which is actually just a dock with a ladder so you can like go into the water, but that's it. And that's the beginning of the famous 7-mile bridge. Maybe it is the camping people. You are 249 million miles from Mars. Actually, it is quite unfortunate that at this time of the year the tiki bar is closed. We should definitely return in the winter. Check out the iguana. Much bigger than the iguanas of Brickell Key. No, she went under the fifth wheel. Alright, let's go to the beach. Just a couple of miles east of the campground, we have Sombrero Beach. It is one of the few decent beaches here in the Florida Keys. And here we are. It is coffee, I swear. How do you like my new sombrero? Look, boobs. It is a sand sculpture, guys. The water is not particularly clear, but it is nice. Great way to cool off from the scorching Florida heat, for sure. That structure in the distance is the Sombrero Key Lighthouse, located at what used to be Sombrero Key, but it was eroded by the ocean and all that's left is a reef. We are getting kind of hungry and we want to try new places all the time, and some of them are pretty hidden, let me tell you. This here is called the Castaway, which is supposed to be pretty good, but that's not where we want to go today. Let's turn around. We actually want to go to this place called the Tiki Bar and Grill at Burdines Waterfront, listed by Florida Rambler as one of the best tiki bars in the Keys. And it is pretty well hidden at this secret location back here. We are greeted by the friendliest and most welcoming staff, and the location right here next to the water is great. Everybody at this place seems so happy that we instantaneously feel better and more relaxed, which is the main reason we came to the Keys, to unwind. Did I mention they also have live music?
Help me on getting high, out of the lights of the town.
We get the slider trio with a shrimp, turkey, and a beef burger, and their legendary fries, and this wrap that they call a fried key lime pie, but I'm sorry to say we didn't like it so much. But the rest of the food was outstanding. Next time we'll just stick to the regular baked key lime pie. We linger for a little bit, enjoying the music and the relaxed atmosphere.
In a musty old hall in Detroit.
And back at the campground we are. We walk a couple of hundred feet to the Sunset Grille and Raw Bar for a drink and to enjoy the sunset. Right here, next to the 7 Mile Bridge. By the way, according to Florida Rambler, this is another one of those top tiki bars in the Keys. They have these underwater lights, and apparently tarpoons are attracted to them. Pretty cool. Well, we have a full moon, so good night and good morning. In the morning, I decide to go for a bike ride. There's the train wagon that doubles as visitor center, and is actually mostly a gift shop. They sell tickets for the ferry that goes to Pigeon Key every couple of hours. Pigeon Key, by the way, is another big important historic site that housed many of the workers during the construction of the overseas railway. And there it is again, now from the outside. the Sunset Grill, where we were last night. Now I'm going to cross to the other side of US 1 because one of the main things that I wanted to do on this trip was to ride the bike on the old 7-mile bridge, about 2 miles, all the way to Pigeon Key. Turns, the National Park Service has decided to close the bridge for renovations. And it looks like it's going to be closed for several years. To say I am disappointed is an understatement. Oh well. At least we got to walk on it a couple of years back. I guess I'll bike back to the campground and do something else. There is this restaurant over here called Lazy Days, and if you bring your catch of the day, they will cook it for you. Back at the campground, here's the fish cleaning area and the closed tiki bar. Okay, let's inflate the boat. It is high tide now, and I'm paying for a harbor site after all, right? So might as well use it. Row, row, row my boat. Yeah, we made it. With all this exercise, we have worked quite an appetite, so we are grilling some corn on the cob and ribeye steaks. Bon appetit! My neighbor has returned and has the stereo on his boat blaring reggaeton music. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to take this. Let's go to the beach for some peace and quiet. As I mentioned yesterday, it is not really a proper beach. It's just a ladder at the end of a dock, so you can get in and out of the water. You know what? I don't really want a confrontation with my neighbors, so I have requested to change sites. So we quickly pick up our stuff, secure the inflatable boats somehow to the roof of Kia, and move to our new site. And I think he just wanted us to move because as soon as we left, the music stopped. Some people. Yep, much better. Yep, much better view too from our window. Alright, let's fly. It is such a beautiful day, and this is such a nice place on the water here. There's the 7-mile bridge to the west. As you can see, the campground is really half empty this time of the year. To the left of that uninhabited island, which is called Boot Key, that's where the Burdines Waterfront place is. And if I fly a little bit higher, you can probably see Sombrero Beach in the distance. Actually, you can kind of see it on the top left corner of the screen, that little white dot. That's Sombrero Beach.
Got your whistle. Got your whistle. Got your whistle. Key West. 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 Got your whistle.
And this is the last time you are going to see that Road Nomad sticker on the back of Minitini. I have removed it. We are hungry again, and as I said earlier, we like to try new places, especially lately. This here is called the Island Fish Company Restaurant and Tiki Bar. It is impeccably located right here on the water, on the Gulf side of the Keys, to the east of Marathon. We are only going to have appetizers right now. It is mid-afternoon, and we ordered the lobster egg rolls and the spinach crab dip, which are both very tasty, if maybe a little too salty, perhaps. It is overall a good experience, but August is so hot in the Florida Keys that you don't even feel like being outside unless you are like inside the water. It just drains you.
We're gonna go see the sunset.
Here by the fish cleaning station, the pelicans and seagulls are probably hoping for some scraps. Pretty cool to see the birds.
Key West. Key West. Got your whistle. Key West. Got your whistle. Key West. Got your whistle.
I'm going to try and get on top of these rocks here, because at this time of the year you can't really see the sunset from the dock. And I better do it quickly because the tide is rising. You see, can't really see the sun setting on the bridge. We really ought to come back in the winter, where I've been told by a viewer actually that the sun sets right in front of you. There we go. Much better view. Good morning once again. Another quick bike ride. I want to take some pictures. Instagram. Our gray water tank filled up, so we have to make an emergency dump. Yeah, we had to quickly hitch up again and go to the dump station. And then, most appropriately, breakfast. It's coming out good. I am definitely coming back here in the winter, when the weather is cooler. We didn't actually visit the two main tourist attractions here, which are the Turtle Hospital and the Dolphin Research Center. We were just not in the mood for the touristy things this time. Besides, it is so hot and humid. Very uncomfortable. We did have an awesome time at Knights Key, especially after we moved. Sometimes you just have to go to a larger, less busy gas station. I used to be that guy who waited until the low gas light turned on, and even then I would say, I still have at least 10 more miles. Not anymore. We are only doing 10 miles per gallon while towing Mini Tini, and as you saw, sometimes you just have to wait for the next gas station. Anyways, we're going back to Miami. Enjoy the ride. Well, that's all, folks. Do remember to subscribe if you haven't, and if you liked it, well, give me a thumbs up and share with your friends and comment below. I am also on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat, so follow me there too if you will. I am now Traveling Robert in all of the social networks, and you can also visit the blog at travelingrobert.com. Join the mailing list. As always, thank you so much for watching, and see you on the road.
I'm riding with my RV wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my